Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming. Today I'm bringing you a Pikachu and Friends deck featuring the new Pikachu that's just been released as a promo. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the artwork on this card? I mean, this is some really good artwork and I'm loving what's happening here with the Pikachu V, even if its stats are a little bit underwhelming. Having said that, this guy is actually pretty fun to play when we get into the details of the deck. So it's got 190 base HP, it's a little bit meh. It's got a single energy attack, Pokeball, does 30 jab to your opponent, and a 2 lightning energy attack, Circle Circuit, 30 times the number of your bench Pokemon in play. So in standard format for us, this is going to be 5 that we're looking for and a jab of 150. Like I said, it's a little bit underwhelming, so we're going to have to work out how we're going to make up for things, and we're going to try and be a bit disruptive in our build and have other attackers to go along with it to try and fix up the numbers here and there. So we're running 4 Crushing Hammers here, so that way we can try and be as disruptive as we can to our opponent. Plus we're running Turbo Patches along with our Tapu Koko here, Prism Star, to be able to accelerate as much energy into play as quickly as we can, so we've got different attacking options that we can use, so we can swing out of our Pikachu V and into other options as well. Running Tape of Toughness because obviously as a 2-shot deck, if this guy can last a hit, that's super valid and super important, so putting this to 240 HP just makes that a little bit more beefy. Plus, you know, if we put it onto a Tapu Koko, which is another attacking option that we have here, it gives it 250 HP. It just makes these guys a little bit harder to KO. So the Tapu Koko, what we love about this is 2 things. It's got a free retreat, which is really useful for us at different times, and it's also got the Thunderous Bolt attack for 200 damage. So you can't use this on the next turn, but we've got plenty of switching options to be able to repeat this damage if we need to. But it's for 3 NGs, and 3 NGs is obviously the hardest attack cost to pay for, where the rest of our attackers are either single NG or 2 NG attackers. We've got the Zapdos just as a non-GX option, just to give a little 80 jab here and there, which is really useful. Plus, sometimes we can actually swing in with the Zapdos and chuck a Cape of Toughness on there and then scoop it up afterwards and reset the damage, so that can be kind of nice. We've got the Boltund V with the Bolt Storm attack, so this can be another 2 NG attack that can scale quite high if we've got sufficient NGs into play, and it's amazing how often I find that I've got a ton of NGs into play with this deck, so that can be a handy little attack as well. We've got the Zigzagoon with the 4 scoop ups because we might need to fix up numbers here and there, and these pings can make a difference, even if it's just getting a Dede with a Boss Pikachu V, that can be useful at different times. And then our other Pokemon's just set up Pokemon, so a Dede, a Crobat, and an Eldegoss V. The other Pokemon actually we've got in play, we've got Jirachi because we just need, that's a good consistency card. We're running plenty of switching options. We're also running Mimikyu because we're trying to heal jam any of those switch heals. I'll tell you what they're called in a sec. Malolanas, so that way we're just jamming that up so they can't get a heal off, because that can be devastating for us. So we're maxing Switch, maxing Scoop Up because we just need to get in and out, maxing Crushing Hammer to be as disruptive as possible to the setup, and maxing Turbo Patch. We're running 1 Chaotic Swell just because we don't want, stadium battles going against us. We're running 3 Capes of Toughness to try and make ourselves a little bit more beefy. 3 boss because I feel like bossing to get game is really important, so 3 of them. 4 research, 4 Marnie, and then the 10 NGs, which include 4 speed NGs. It's a lot of fun to play and really surprised me like how well this can do in competing and trying to be as disruptive as we can to our opponent and having a good time. So certainly recommend checking out the deck. Let's get into the games. My turn. All right. Put this Jirachi down. So, how do I deal with ADP? Because we're 2-shotting ADP no matter what, aren't we? We really need to go second against this deck. Hammers could save us, I guess. Possibly should have seen what this was going to get me. I'm just trusting this gets me a supporter. We'll get some pings on this thing while we can. I'm going to maximize the pings just because chance of Marnie coming is pretty high. So we're just going to assume Marnie. So we'll get those pings off while we can. And we'll work it out from there. There's the water energy attachment. Dead A change. No metal energies hit the discard yet. Good to see a metal saucer go. Interesting it's running capture. There's the metal energy hitting the discard. There's Zacian. Needs 2 more cards for the combo. There's here Crobat. Yeah. Zamazenta down. There's the Marnie that I was expecting. See, this is where Tapu Koko might have been good. I don't know. Oh, there's Eldegoss on the field. It's alright. Need more Pokemon down anyway. What was I going to do? Just chuck it in the discard, so I might as well just sit on the bench. That's fun. Rapid Sword. Alright, so he misses the combo. I now need to find hammers. That's the biggest thing. So his Turbo Patch, if it hits, it's like, oh, great, Turbo Patch hits. In fact, I don't even know if I want a Turbo Patch just here. What stadiums does this run that's concerning? In fact, it gives him less outs for the water energy if he hits it. Do we want a Turbo Patch here? I mean, what am I going to? That's the big question. Great. What is this going to? Congratulations, Eldegoss. You got yourself a turbo. Like an energy. Big coin flip here. Beautiful. Alright. So, we'll Stellar Wish. Not what I was hoping for. We're just going to have to switch over. Do we want the cape this turn? We want the crushing hammer, I think. We'll take that. We've got the cape already. We'll drop these 2 at the moment. We'll switch over. We don't have a backup attacker, but we're planning on scooping something at some stage, although I've dropped a few scoops already. We can use Tapu Koko if I have to, although it's not easy to use you at the moment. It's any bench Pokemon, so that's alright. Gonna Crushing Hammer me, land the heads, alright. Maybe I should have put on the Pikachu. Not used to this running Crushing Hammers, but of course it could. Of course it could. So he has to get another water energy, and usually these run tight on the number of water energies we see. We need to probably high roll these Crushing Hammers pretty well. It's going to switch. That's a problem. I don't know what my answer is to this, to be honest. Oh no, it's V max. Yeah, that doesn't shield my Pikachu V. It just protects him on prize cards at the minute, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. All energy attach here, Crushing Hammer. Good. Get rid of that energy. We'll just research. At the moment we're not doing much. Let's run a circle circuit. Pity we don't get the ADP, but that's what it is. Crushing Hammered me. That's the heads. Crushing Hammer again. Definitely should have put it on the Pikachu in hindsight. Alright, so we need to get a turbo patch here. Talk about slowing me down. Mustn't have the switch if he's doing it that way. Intrepid Sword. Might have to explode this, yeah. Really don't want to explode it to Dead change, but if I wait too much longer, I'm going to have bigger issues on my hands. Take that off of you. It's a big call. To explode this, because then it gives me less chance of attacking easily later. I'd need to coin flip heads on a turbo patch just to attack this turn to take 2 prizes. Then he comes in, swings, take 2 prizes back. Let's boss this thing now. And just pick a ball. Well, even though he's a water energy, he switch away from multi creation. At least we can get this in one shot. How we get the other two, I'm still deciding. I mean, this is softened up, at least. To be able to take out at some point. Does he have the switch? He's got the research. The chance of him missing switch here is pretty small. Oh, and he did. That's good. That's good. The fact that he hasn't got the Alter Creation off is huge as well. We're definitely Marnieing him at this point. Turbo Patch. I mean, why do we... Putting his Tapu Koko down. In fact, putting the Jirachi down was a misplay. So in hindsight, like, let's not put Jirachi down. Cape of Toughness, is that going to make a difference on you? 230 is not. So I think we just Marnie. Yeah. We'll just Marnie here. Still missing any scoops. We need Tapu Koko to stay here just a minute. We'll just circle circuit. We'll get rid of the ADP. Got the boss, which is good. Another crushing. So we can get 2 prizes here at some point. The fact that he needs to get some ping action happening to be able to get this is good. What did he pull? I didn't see. Marnie. Alright. It's unfortunate. I liked my hand. Don't like this hand as much. It's got a Brave Blade. Okay. Oh, we've got double switch, so I think we will take this while we can. We'll Stellar Wish ourselves. Don't get anything out of that. I feel like we want to soften this up this turn and force him to have switches. So I reckon we'll Marnie here. Which means we don't want to bring that into hand because we want to be able to draw into it. So we don't want to bring anything here. Sadly, we're looking for scoops. It's really what we're looking for. We want the boss later, but I just need to Marnie him. There's the scoop to free up the bench finally. Might wait a turn on this. Just circle circuit. Because believe it or not, like this is within a Zapdos range. We can play those games. It's gonna research. He's got plenty of switches left. I've only seen one, so he's got 3. I'm expecting to see a switch here. He's only got 6 cards left in his deck. Just an Intrepid Sword. Oh, wow. That's brutal. I reckon what we're doing here is we're going to explode the Tapu Koko. Yeah. We want to try and dig our... We want to try and dig out our boss, because we're a boss away, so we got 2 bosses in here. Want to try and dig the boss out so we can get game. This thing's got 80 health, so I reckon the Pikachu is what we're trying to set up here. Dance the Ancients, grab you, and congratulations, Zigzagoon, maybe? Yeah, congratulations. You get an energy. We'll go that way. Maybe we want to leave this bench spot, just because it gives me Deadeye and Crobats for later. As another out to getting this, to getting what we're looking for. So, Cape of Toughness to you, we'll NG attach to you. Do we want a Crushing Hammer anyone? I think we do. Want a Crushing Hammer, this guy just here, and then Circle Circuit. Smack in. These Crushing Hammers have done some serious work this game. So we're a boss away. Boss away. And he has to be seriously running out of resources. All the hammers are gone. He's only got 1 more Metal Saucer. He must have ditched switches for a lot of what he wants. Are we Dead-Eye changing here? I think so. I see no reason why not to. It's Dead-Eye change. Yeah, we're going for the win on that turn. Good job, Pikachu. Good job. Okay. Oh, great. Right back. You're up. Dead-Eye change. Start again. I'm just gonna say this, I've seen better starts to the match. Like, I haven't hit a supporter, that's Crobat and Dead-Eye gone, Eldegoss can't save me. Like, I'm on top decks. That's my That's all my draw Pokemon gone. I'm watching him hit Crushing Hammer. Nope. Like, I don't even know. Chance of me getting out of this is pretty small. I need to top deck into a Marnie or a Professor's. My only hopes. Yeah, dragged into the active. Oh, I could get Marnie. That's a good thing. So we did have a Marnie coming. Whether it was next turn or not, I don't know. Gonna hit into Dead-Eye. Okay. So we'll try and Crushing Hammer while we're here. We'll land it. Get rid of you. We'll Quick Ball one of our Marnies away. Get ourselves out. I really feel like Zapdos could be better here. We're going to get ourselves into another Lightning Pokemon, surely. We need a switch as well, which we do not find. Well, this is a great start. Treat to the Jirachi. Still a wish. Well, we get another Pokemon. We've got research for next turn, so that's fine. So I think what we'll do... Do I want to start charging Coco? This is going to drag me off next turn with someone. I need to be able to switch out of it. I do have 4 switches still to come in the deck. So that's fine. So I think we go Coco. We could go Zapdos, and if he drags off, it just opens up my Zapdos, but I feel like Coco's better. We'll go Coco. We'll start powering up the Coco. Times the Ancients. Does mean we get a little bit of less damage with the Pikachu V. We'll scoop the Jirachi. Get this in the active, get Jirachi down, then Circle Circuit. 120. I mean, if he drags off, he's risking losing the Malamar, so yeah. So he's going to evolve it up. Chip Chip Ice Axe? Well, that's rude. Who runs Chip Chip Ice Axe anymore? I mean, I'm getting into those 3 cards in the next turn anyway, most likely. Like, that's a control-y card. Crushing, Chip Chip. Maybe he's trying to play some controlling and get me stuck with someone. So keeping those 4 switches is probably actually quite important. So the fact that Coco's close is good. We might look at trying to get to the Coco swing here. If we can. Gonna research. So if we can get the Coco swing here, it'd be really good. It's interesting he gave me switch. Do we want to go Jirachi or not? Turbo Patch away from getting this. KO. We miss. We need a switch. See if we can land some Crushing Hammers. It's another one. Another one. Get rid of those. He didn't need them. Do I really need to hit the 150? I feel like leaving that bench spot open is better. So we'll just leave it hit for 120. It's got a big hand though. Send up the next Malamar V. So bosses could be really useful. The fact that I missed on that first coin flip of heads. I would have much rather just landed the first coin flip and then had the KO and had 2 crushing hammers still to cut. Would have much rather that. So as you have the switch, I mean, reset stamp leaving is pretty... I'm pretty happy to see that. Certainly some kind of controlling archetype. So I think we boss this up while we've got it sitting in hand. That's annoying. Boss this up. Take it down while we've got it. Get the 3 prize cards. Scoop's good. I'm worried about like Crobat and that sitting here. Crobat and Dead A because they could get easily locked in. I'd need an energy card or a switch, and I've only got 2 switches left. So I do have my concerns about that. And the fact that I don't have any supporter here makes me a little bit concerned as well. Misses on turbo. It's going to control what I'm top decking, which is really bad. I mean, he gave me switch last time for some reason. Maybe the other 2 were cards he just didn't want me to see. But it did surprise me a little bit. Today's last chip. I hope it is. Well, he's got 1 more. Yeah, so this is what I'm worried about. So I don't have a way out of this right now. So he's just got me just passing. And he knows what I'm getting for the next 2 as well. It's a turbo. That's his bench full. So he's got... Oh, I'll just get rid of Pikachu V and a scoop up. So he's got the KO here if he wants it. Hang on, why is he... Did he play Search? Why am I discarding again? How did he get that twice? I didn't see a Surge. How did he get the effect of that twice? I'm really confused by how he gets the effect of that twice. I possibly shouldn't have gone into you when I think about it. Because that's a lot of my switches gone. That was a bad choice. Yeah, because all I can do here... Could Eldegoss and go and get me a research into some stuff. That's what we'll do. I got 2 NGs left. Need to see research here. Rather hit the turbo patch, miss it. Just know what's going to come, which sucks. Oh, I don't have Coco. You serious? Oh, I am just a coin flip away from donking this Malamar. And I can't get it. That's super frustrating. Super frustrating. 1 coin flip away, or an NG pull. And the fact that Coco's prized just hurts. I still don't understand how he managed to get that effect twice. What did he possibly do? Oh, he discarded double wheezing, that's what he did. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. NG attachment on Coco still. I didn't actually realise that was an extra effect of Jesse and James. That's of wheezing. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we'll chuck this here. We'll just circle circuit. I mean, I wasn't hitting enough, was I? I was hitting... Oh yeah, I hit perfect numbers. Beautiful. So we got there in the end. Interesting deck, interesting deck. Alright, hang. Let's go. Archie down. These are the awkward starts. Like, I want a quick ball first, but I need to know whether or not you're hitting a supporter. Stunfisk V. I'm surprised this didn't actually start in the active, to be honest. You are going to? Crushing hammer. Do I want to soften this up first? I think we do. Let's get Zapdos. We'll get Jirachi out, go into Mimikyu, chuck Jirachi down, scoop Mimikyu up, go into here. We will chuck Mimikyu down, why not? Research. Alright. Let's Stellar Wish. What do we want to go and get here? So if I'm setting this up with 80, I potentially need Tapu Koko. That's what scares me a little bit. Do I go Tapu Koko just so I've... Yeah, let's go Tapu Koko. Let's see if I can set Tapu Koko up instead. So we'll turbocharge. Get that NG onto you. Possibly should have actually gone the other way. Now that I look at this. This was a bit risky. Too risky. I need to go Pikachu. But I also need other guys. Yeah. We'll go those two down. Just Thunderous Assault. Gonna have to run into our Jirachi. Yeah, see, this is the reason why. Because I can still hit 200 with Tapu Koko V. If I hit into everything I need. I need more cards. Research is good. So these turbo patches are huge. Just need one heads out of it. Beautiful. Grab that. Onto you. There's nothing more in here, is there? No. So we go to you. Now I need a switch. Beautiful. And a Cape of Toughness to go with it. Which is fantastic. So we'll just switch in. We've got the switch for the next turn as well to be able to retreat. And yeah. So we'll just Thunderous this up. Puts him under pressure now that he's got to get into something. And that's the reason why I wanted the Tapu Koko there. Because I was just anticipating if a Cape of Toughness came down, I need to be able to still one-shot that Zacian, I feel. Chaotic Swell, that's fine. I'm not playing any stadiums. Well, I'm playing one, but it's Chaotic Swell, so I can get rid of that at some point. It's going to Marnie me up. That's a lot of supporters to hit Marnie, plus one of my outs. Yeah. My fear was correct. I've got to retreat. So I think we're going to run a retreat play to the Jirachi. Rather than worry about any spike draws. Oh, we're going to Crobat. That's good. That's good. We go here. We go here. But we don't have any energy in the discard at the minute. I like we go here. We'll Crobat. Awesome. Crushing Hammer. Go here. Nope. Great to Jirachi. Another wish. Ouch. Scoop, I guess. Because we can one-shot this, so that gets me exactly what I need. To one-shot this and get under pressure, which is... Yeah, that's fun. Worry about next turn, because we can attack with Pikachu V next turn. So we'll scoop you. Back you down. We're hitting 200. No resistance. Good. Do I want Jirachi down, or do I want anyone else down? It could be good to chuck this Pikachu V down. But I still need supporters for next turn, so we'll just Thunderous Assault. Thunderous Bolt. Let Tapu Koko do his thing. There's the switch. And Quick Ball. So it's good. Can go back to Jirachi, get a pull. And what we're after now is Boss, because we want to get this Zacian under pressure, I feel. So we go Sonya. ADP's finally coming. What do is E switch and then switch into this and GX attack? Luckily we've got a big lead though. So I feel like that's too little too late in the ADP. ADP seems to be popular today. It's popular all the time. What am I talking about? So do we have a game if we got Boss? No, we don't. That's sad. Alright, retreat, Jirachi. Still a wish ourselves. So we can Boss here. Is Boss good? It's good next turn. So if I just accept taking Snorlax here, Pikachu can take a Rangaroo next turn. Yeah, so we actually don't boss this turn. We just pull it in, so we've got it. We get ourselves an NG to the Pikachu. And we switch to Pikachu this turn. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. And then we circle circuit. Just hit the 150 on the Snorlax. Now he has to come in with one of these guys. Can't come in with a Ranguru. Well, he could take that off, I guess. But if he's looking at a GX turn, we can like soften something up and boss it after. So Mimikyu's here to stop healing, basically. Not that I doubt. Like I would expect this to run too much healing, but yeah, that's also a thing. So you're gonna need to scoop a Ranguru. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I blow this Tapu Koko up? No, I can't. Yeah, so we don't have the boss here. Ah, it does run healing. There you go. The more you know. So Mimikyu's got that handled. So reason he's here. So he's going to alter creation. That's fun. So he's finally onto his boss game. Strats. Do I just Marty him? I don't need the switch. Might as well use this crushing hammer. Speed NG. Have yourself a cape. We've got boss, which is what the important card I was looking for. Soften up the ADP. Got Tapu Koko ready to go to finish it off. So he knows if he ultimate rays, he goes down here. The good thing about this Cape Toughness, like an ultimate ray doesn't get the KO on this Pikachu. You can't pick off the Crobat with an ultimate ray. The only way to get even 3 prize cards here is through Zacian. Mind you, he would need, like, he needs a 2 and a 3, so he'd need to bring one of these up, but he can't afford to not get rid of the threats on the board. It's going to Marnie me. That's annoying, because I've got the boss sitting here. 4 cards to try and draw boss. Nah, Mr. Eldegoss is good though. I need a lightning in the discard so I can get rid of my Tapu Koko. Do I have any more scoops? Nah. Alright, we're home. We're home. Easy does it. And it is time to give you my final thoughts on the deck. And I really felt like I was like Ash Ketchum in some ways, in that I'm trying to win it all with an underpowered Pikachu. You know, there's some friends that will help us along the way, but we're really heavily relying on the Pikachu that's a little bit underpowered to get the job done. And you know what? I've had some fun trying to do so. I'm really surprised that this card isn't like a 10 plus damage though. So the fact that this caps out at 150 is really, really disappointing when you're trying to like 2-shot a VMAX or even just 1-shot a Dead-A that you pull up. You still need the help of like a Galarian Zigzagoon ping to be able to get the numbers on that KO. So it's a really awkward number, the fact that it caps out at 150 rather than being like a 10 plus where it would give you at 160, and you might have a bit more of a chance of trying to 2-shot at least some VMAXs and maybe getting a Dead-A snipe as well here and there. So that's something I would like to see in the card. There's like a 10 plus rather than just being 30 times. We're obviously not going to see that, but that's just, you know, food for thought. I think 160 is pretty crucial to be able to hit in the format. But having said that, I've had a lot of fun playing with this. Getting the 2 NG attack cost was easy with all the NG acceleration options that we've got. You know, the turbo patches, the Tapu Kokos, and even getting up these other guys right through the match I found pretty easy as well. And the disruption is pretty key in the current format. So the 4 crushing hammer I would 100% recommend, as well as the Cape of Toughness. That saved me in a few games as well there and got me a few dubs. So yeah, overall, really loved the deck. Had a good time with it, giving it a 9 out of 10 for my enjoyment rating, and certainly one that I would check out. And just once again, appreciate the artwork of this guy. I absolutely love it. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I'll catch you later.